When you create a new project in Compendium, the first thing you do is give it a name and create an admin user. The name should be something unique, descriptive, but I recommend also keeping it short. The username and login name do not have to be the same, but the passwords you type do. If you check both the Make This User Default and Make This Default Project checkboxes, you won't have to enter this information every time. When you've filled out the form, press Create. A database for your project is created, and it has some very helpful content already in there waiting for you. You're looking at the administrator's home window. The left column works like any Explorer menu. For a quick start is a good bet, and we'll look at Welcome, Intro to Node Types. Actually, we'll move down the list to Maps Contain Other Nodes, which is a copy of Welcome, and we'll make it a bit easier to see using Aerial View. You can see how Compendium uses icons to denote the elements of a discourse, how you can organize these elements around a central question, and how you can attach your own comments and view them by hovering over text that appears next to the icons. This legend also tells you the keyboard shortcuts that you can use to add new ideas or an argument. You can list the pros and cons of an idea, or indicate when a suggestion becomes a decision. There's a long list of elements that can be part of the discussion. You can change items and draw arrows to indicate relations between items. This shows another map a few hours later after I've worked a bit with a question of my own. I'm trying to decide on a platform teachers can use to plan a specific type of learning activity. I've listed the minimum requirements of the platform and labeled that Boundaries and Conditions, and so far I've begun comparing wikis with a specific blogging platform. I'm able to make quite a few arguments for this platform, and I've tried to indicate my experience with the other one is limited. I can tag the wiki idea as an action item needing more research. I can share this with others working on the same question, even if they don't have Compendium, by exporting a web map. To export a web map, go to the File menu and choose Export Web Maps. It will convert the title of your window to a heading, and it will create navigation from your lists. Other than that, it looks and works pretty much the same as from within the Compendium software. We've heard that one characteristic of wicked problems is that solving any part of them leads to more questions. Discovering Compendium has led me to at least 2 questions I didn't have last week. Should I also be considering Compendium as a planning tool for my project? And 2, how did Compendium manage to fly under my radar all these years?